in Monday Night Massacre. It is Legacy here tonight, and it is a stacked card like always on the Super Show occasions. Of course, I am your host, Sharpay DM, your lead commentator, and I'm being joined by my co-host and co-commentator.
Hey, Show Road 2, I'm back.
He is back in the booth. Hello?
Yes.
Okay, my audio just died, but we are here for Monday Night Massacre's Legacy. We have a huge main event. Tejano X is defending his Massacre Heavyweight Championship against Mar Rivers. Mar Rivers winning the #1 contendership against his brother Mike at Ultimate Defense. Other cards on the night, the Lone Star Stable are putting up their tag team championships as they will face the King's Court here. There's the big night of action as we all file in, and I fix my audio. We're going to start off here with Barong versus Iskar. Thank you all for joining us here at Legacy. Huge night, women's title on the line. Also, it is a big night of action. Iscariot has the chance to solidify himself as the longest reigning Asian Heritage Champion if he wins here tonight against Barong. Barong has slowly climbed his way back up the Asian Heritage division with a huge upset win over Kentaro Saika, and he looks to prove that he is still the real deal and is good enough to become a champion here in the Asian Heritage division. Now, a lot of people in this division must be watching this match with anticipation because everyone wants to be next for Iscariot's crown, and they will all be gunning for the Asian Heritage Championship and Iscariot. But first, coming out here at the Legacy pay-per-view, opening the show. Here we go, the big red carpet reminding you how we started here on Massacre. It is Barong. He was a qualifiant in the first ever Asian Heritage Championship match, where he really became famous for a bad display of wrestling, actually. Card looks very strong. The card is phenomenal. It's a super show. We bring it to you every super show. And we're gonna bring the Asian Heritage.
Why are you hating on Barong, man? When is the Barong hate gonna stop?
Asian Heritage Champion is Garrett, the man who defeated Cynthia God, won the biggest upset in Massacre history. Now gets to defend his title.
I don't think. Would you say biggest upset? Because Yao Jaquan kind of happened.
You are right. Yao Jaquan maybe is held hostage as Iscariot's looking to take down Barong. Again, Iscariot looking to prove that he is the greatest Asian Heritage Champion we've seen so far, but Barong wants to spoil the party here. Pele kick, backpedal with the jab. Barong starting it off. Iscariot kick, jab. Oh, Barong's gonna take him down, and Barong's getting the offense started.
Barong's getting started tonight.
Oh, Barong's getting started. Our split finally connects from Iscariot. He has power to put this away. But Barong is one of the most elusive fighters in Massacre. But he's gonna not evade that big
What?
hit. But he
gets up like there's nothing.
Barong showing some strength here and gonna take down Iscariot into the corner. Already going top rope with the elbow drop to the back of Iscariot. And a surfboard stretch. Oh my god! And that's not just a surfboard stretch. He just took into Iscariot here. Iscariot's trying to backpedal. If he gets the block up for 2 punches, Iscariot finally takes him down.
Dad, how are you gonna feel Barong ends up being the champion?
not the craziest thing to happen in the Asian Heritage Division. Iscariot gun dragging to the center, elbow him to the ground, now
Goes for the
going for
pin.
the cover.
1.
Kick out at 0. Of course, Iscariot didn't really get any too big offenses. Now they're going to exchange slaps in the center of the ring. Iscariot, Barong, Iscariot. Oh, Barong's the one who sends him down.
Oh, Barong goes. Ooh, big kick by
drop
Barong.
kick.
Oh, he's on top rope. Oh,
No,
he's not.
Iscariot. He saw Iscariot gang up. Iscariot's finally going to be able to take Barong to the ground, what he's been needing to do. Go pick him up from behind, kick to the back. Barong takes it, but Iscariot's finally going to take him to the ground. Here we go. Punch in the face. Missed. And Iscariot's going to take him down now, picking him back on up. Iscariot dragging him to the center, taking him down. Iscariot seems to have changed the strategy to more of a wear down offense.
Oh, Barong. Great job.
Barong's going to be able to plant him
Ooh,
there.
He misses that. But he gets a big
Sidestep.
headbutt right there.
Oh, the knees.
Ooh, 2.
Iscariot.
It's looking scary for Iscariot right now. Oh, Barong! DDT!
What the hell? Backflip DDT. Iscariot thought he had an opening.
Oh, low blow! He's getting dirty now.
Iscariot, he saw his title reign in danger. The kick out at 1. Barong's a machine.
He's just taking a step.
He takes the chop back suplex. Chop to the knee, Barong. He's looking like a machine. He dropped Iscariot.
A headbutt.
Dragging him. Picking him up. Oh,
My
Iscariot,
gouge.
irate.
Iscariot's having to play dirty now.
Drop kick now. Iscariot's up. Picking him up. Oh, he needed to fire there. Big shot. And the knee. Oh. Iscariot gets the offense going. Iscariot's coming back. Iscariot found the equalizer. Throws him. He likes to follow it with the submission hold. Barong's gonna get him too fast. Oh. Oh, he's screaming. From behind. Back suplex. Oh, it's Iscariot. Again. Oh, Barong.
Get up. No.
Iscariot's up. Iscariot leads him. Oh, what?
When the
Oh my
Barong just
God.
become a man of steel.
What? He hit it. It's 30. He's up, Lavag. He's strong.
No, that's not a rope break.
What? Barong nearly.
No.
No. Oh, my God. What? Oh, the kick out.
He countered his famous submission.
I thought. Oh, my God, Barong. He countered the submission, picking him up. Iscariot is
Oh, Enziguri.
from behind. Oh, Barong's too fresh. Oh.
Do it one time. Oh, he misses. Oh, he missed.
Oh, he hit.
connected.
Oh, he's attacking the leg. Iscariot's up. Oh, he's gonna beat.
Oh my God.
Oh. Barong's getting dirty.
Barong's like, I'm tired of all this. I'm tired of losing. I want to be a damn champion for once in this damn company. Oh.
Barong drops them again. Iscariot, Barong, the strike exchange, Asian Heritage Champion on the line. Big spin lariat.
Oh, jumping complete shot. Hey, Barong gets on the DDT.
DDT. Picks him up, Barong, Irish whip. Oh, Iscariot fights off. Iscariot, Irish whip, big forearm. Cover. Oh, Iscariot.
The champ wins.
Iscariot skates through, but Barong has put on the performance of his life. I thought we were going to see a new Asian Heritage champion.
Every time, bro. You always show up, and then you just decide to lose. How many times?
That was
Now I see why Dad hates you.
Barack
There's nothing better
just
than
I
teams.
hate Braun
He
for other
just-
reasons.
He just showed why he's here in the Asian Heritage Division.
He constantly shows up, gets out of shots, and can never win the big one. I don't know what it is. He had his opportunity. I just don't know anymore, man.
He was one move away from getting the Asian Heritage Champion and silencing everyone. But he just came up short.
Now the critics are louder. I'm a critic now, for God's sake. I've been one of your biggest supporters. I've always defended you, but I might have to take my talent somewhere else.
Well, we have a big match to follow.
I'm gonna take my talents to South Beach.
Let's get this started. Masquerade Championship. Dread has held this division on lockdown. Pun intended. He lost it to Yao, beats Bashira, Junkyard Jackson, Gravekeeper. All these names have fallen to Dread, but Erebus has been on one hell of a run. One of the most violent competitors we've seen on Massacre. He has like a 2-month win streak or something stupid like that. Now he gets to challenge in one of the most violent matches for the Masquerade Champion, Dread, taking him lightly. Friendly Dread came out to play. But I have a feeling even
already.
Dread. Oh, they're trading. They just traded explosions to start kick out F-Zero. Erebus is here, and Erebus is ready to play in Dread's kingdom. Big form. Now they're just trading shots. If there's any advantage Dread really has, it's the height advantage. But Erebus still has power himself. It'll be interesting to see how quickly we got to the outside. Of course, we all remember the iconic matchup between Bashira Matsumoto and Dread from Ultimate Defense, where we got on the outside very quickly. We still have not seen Bashira since. I do have some statistics. 100% of people picked Iscariot to win that last match. But I think all 100% of those people have to admit that Barak gave it one hell of a shot. And also 100% of people have Dread winning this match.
Two count already.
Oh, and just a one for Dread. Erebus already showing that he's on the retreat. Is that blood? There's blood on the face of Dread. Maybe from the headbutt, maybe from the explosion. But that's how the Masquerade division works. 3 minutes in, and there is blood from the right eye of Mr. Dread. Of course, there's really only one safe space when it comes to getting outside of the water. Oh my god! No explosions, but he just sent him flying into the barricade, nearly into the stands. Erebus now has to fight back, and now he's getting choked. Referee coming to check on him. That's an unsettling bounce that his body took. Erebus now trying to get on the attack. Big strike. Oh, but not enough to capitalize on Dread. Honestly, if Dread wins this, what a champion that he looks like. What dominant champion. Here we go. Oh, Erebus sidesteps. Oh! Just sidestepping wasn't enough. Because Dread's got a lot, but a
Jawbreaker.
Backstabber.
Oh, backstabber.
And Erebus is just getting warmed
Backstabber.
up. Here we go. Both men up now. A drop kick to the knee, taking out the frame of Dread. Very smart offense. But, uh-oh. Cover one, two, no.
2.9.
Erebus is gonna get the shoulder up. And he's lucky he did. Oh! Erebus got him!
2.9.
Erebus! No! Dread sends him flying. Erebus! He just went to the moon and back. Big drop kick from Erebus. Did we all just see him go flying out? We have not had too many explosions.
Why have I missed the past 3?
Uh-oh! Well, this match ain't going too long. Oh no, he wants to do more. Dread saying the God Pile Driver isn't enough because he wants to finish it without a shadow of a doubt. And what? No!
2.9.
What? Erebus gets out of another one. Oh no, Erebus! No!
2.9.
These are
Just
going
kill
back
it.
and forth. Oh, now he's got the shoulder looking to do some damage to the body of Erebus. I'm surprised we have not gone outside of the ring so far. Uh-oh, I poked me. And now we're starting to get a little more dirty, per se. Uh-oh, again.
This is it.
Yeah. Greg gets it done. And makes the defense out of the Massacre champion in short fashion. Because the 100 people who said Greg was going to congratulate. As we calm it back down, Erebus's big momentum did not help him at all here tonight. A disappointing show from Erebus. As we're going to kick it to the next match, Ian Sezonov with Donata Ostrovsky at his side, going to take on the up-and-coming Chris Edwards. It's very interesting match to see Ian Sezonov calling out Chris Edwards a few weeks ago and going to Mierda Lee Fox personally to get this match made. He seems to want a piece of Chris Edwards, but let's see if Ian Sezonov and Donata Ostrovsky are enough to get past the up-and-comer who's looked impressive in wins and in defeat. Here we are. Continuing at Legacy. Jinsei Katori, one of our familiar refs here tonight. As we're gonna get this one started after fixing some of the rule books for the contest. Thank you all for joining us. Monday Night Massacre Super Show Legacy. Women's title on the line later tonight as Brooklyn Thompson looks to challenge Megan Van Horn. Also on the card, Maya Hukbon. And the Javier is going up against the Call Declares. The huge main event where Tano X defends against Mar River. The interesting statistic of this match is 75% of people are going with Ian Sezonov to beat Chris Edwards. But I personally think Chris Edwards has enough in him to defeat. And you know this is one of the best theme songs in Massacre. Ian Sezonov and Donata Ostrovsky, 75% favorites. 3/4 of the votes. Chris Edwards does not seem to be scared. Already daunting the strike of Ian Sezonov and luring him in with a slap kick combination. Ian Sezonov
punch to the
punches
goodbye
him off.
says.
Chris Edwards vowed earlier today to make this Russian his bitch. And let's see if he has it in him to do it. Sezonov, he started off red hot in momentum. And let's see if he can continue it here. This is a big one for both men. Both men misfired. Chris Edwards is going to reverse the Irish whip. And a big kick. And the single leg positive crowd to Ostrovsky, urging Ian Sezonov to the ropes here. And Chris Edwards, we're seeing a very motivated Chris Edwards here tonight. And I think the motivation is really what's going to give him his chance here in this contest. Ian Sezonov, no, another takedown, Chris Edwards. And Chris Edwards is already into the submission. Ian Sezonov fights him. Kick down Chris Edwards, keeping on top Sorry, my feed went out for a second there. Chris Edwards now dragging Ian Sezonov to the ring. Ian Sezonov's gonna get. Ian Sezonov needs to look for some offense, but no, Chris Edwards gets the counter and what a knee. One, and just to kick out at one, Ian Sezonov back up. But no, Chris Edwards just a little too quick for the Russian. And I think that's the story of the match so far, but and that's the
Fez just trying to choke the life out of him.
The equalizer, of course, is the power. But some power being shown as he says, and a double foot stomp from the top rope. Chris Edwards now dragging him. Elbow to the back. Taking out the knees. This is how the strategy Christian Chambers used to bring down the body. Denara Strowski is looking very confident on the outside for some reason. Ian Sezonov has not gotten too much offense off, but Sezonov, he can go. Smart strategy, of course, like you said in chat. Ian Sezonov now, Chris Edwards waited a little
he misses that one. He's just gonna throw him down. Back to stomp on the midsection.
They're just exchanging punches now. Another knee to the face. Chris Edwards dragging to the ring, probably looking to go top rope with it. And another foot stomp. Dragging him. I don't understand. He just dragged him to the ropes to go for the cover now. Ian Sezonov in control. Good wrestling.
He was.
Good wrestling from Chris Edwards. And right back to the knee. Ian Sezonov's gonna make it to the ropes, and in fact, just powering him off before he needs to go there. Now take him to the center of the ring. And a single leg Boston Crab of his own. And Ian Sezonov sitting on you. Does a little more than Chris Edwards sitting on you, but some damage has been done. There's a hilarious outland.
Back to stomping.
God, belly to belly suplex. And the high angle Boston Crab as Ian Sezonov is starting to get rolling. There we go, going from behind. Back suplex, just kind of sliding his legs out under him. Maybe, waiting for Sez to get up. Knee from the top rope, picking him up. Oh my God, what?
What?
Chris?
Chris is going dirty for this.
Chris came prepared. Chris came prepared with the fork. He's taking advantage of the match with the fork. Sez is fighting back. Sez, his vision clouded with the blood, a cut over his left eye. And you can see he's hurt after those forks, but he's still fighting. What a lariat. Picking him up there. Not gonna do
He's
it.
just going.
Sez
is tired.
I think it's the blood. I think those forks took a lot of damage to Sezonov. And see the fatigue it takes to get through. What's this strategy? Super kick! To the knee! I think, if anything, that effectively just gave Sez more time to recover. But he's gonna get played. Not again! Brad, you need to stop this! Sez back up and the blood on his face! The blood on Ian Sezonov's face. Sez too low, pounding away on the knee. But you can tell, those forks have done a number on the face of Ian Sezonov.
Here goes Sez.
Sez got him! 1, 2, go!
2.9.
Ian Sezonov fighting back through a lot of damage. He's been stabbed like 10 times. No! I thought he was gonna stab him. I thought he was gonna stab him again. I thought he had avoided it. No, he didn't. Planted. TikTok. This is hilarious. The condon Chris is wounded. That is positive. Whoa! Wow! He got the lock up. What the hell is that? Oh!
1, 2, 3.
Seth got the
What a
block
big
up.
upset victory.
Seth got the block up, but Chris was able to outsmart, use the block up to tie him up and put him down. But whatever you say, that was not a clean match from Chris Edwards. Using multiple. I gotta say, I don't think that's the end for these two after that. The 25% you thought Chris Edwards was gonna do it. I don't know if you thought he was gonna do it by those means. But you are correct. We're gonna go on to one of our first legacy matches. Fatal
Dead's looking like
four-way.
Dead's looking like a genius right now with his bets 3 for 3.
We're gonna hit it to a legacy match. Four-way elimination match. It is time for the women's legacy match to get us started. Our first of two legacy matches. Vanessa Price,
The queen of the super shows.
the queen of the Super Show. She is one of two women who have competed at every Super Show. Adriana Lopez, the first ever Massacre Women's Champion. Sakura, the other woman who's been at every Super Show. An amazing competitor and one of the heart of the Massacre Women's Division. And Harley Spitfire. You know it's not Massacre without her. And she's gonna be fighting here tonight in the legacy match, of course, because these four women are some of the key parts of the Massacre Women's Division. That's why they were chosen by Mierda Lee Fox and Alexander King to receive this honor of being in the legacy match. In fact, of course, Vanessa Price and Sakura Chiyoko, the only two women to feature at every Super Show. And if you look into it, and we're gonna start it off with Spitfire on the start. Taking on the biggest upset in Massacre. Her name has to be mentioned with her disruption of Akira Matsuda. 7 minutes she put Akira to waste, and we've been searching for that Harley Sparks. We've seen that Harley come back in a few ways, but we've never seen such a dominant Harley Sparks. Here comes Sakura Chiyoko, the Royal Queen, member of the Royal Plus. There's so much to say about her. One of the most early favorites to win the Massacre Women's Championship. And speaking of first to win the Massacre Championship, Adriana Lopez, first Massacre Women's Champion, Lone Star Stable member of one of the most deadly factions on Monday Night Massacre, the first women's champion, as I've mentioned numerous times. Amazing
Harley's a good
competitor.
pick, Dead. She's a good pick.
In fact, Harley Sparks is the favorite to win this match. People picked her over this woman, the queen of the Super Show, Vanessa Price, put on match of the night candidate at Purgatory. Open challenge at lost to the debuting Aaron Powers before an amazing performance, and defeated Brooklyn Thompson at the New Arrival. And here we go. We're getting it started. 4-way action. Adriana going after Vanessa. Harley. There is history between Harley and Sakura in the past here on Massacre. Adriana,
but she's out.
Adriana, she loves those quick roll-ups in multi-women matches. We've seen her use that strategy. Harley Sparks, she's more of a brawler. That's why they call her Spitfire. You know, she got that pink hair, don't care mentality on her. Adriana going for those roll-ups again. In fact, she's going to corner Sakura, who's looking to take advantage of Harley Sparks. Harley Sparks getting blown off the ropes again. And cross Irish whips the intersection here on Massacre. Uh-oh, there's a slam.
Oh!
Vanessa now gonna do it again. No, Adriana. No, Vanessa. Vanessa. Whoa, Vanessa's gonna get the roll up after a while. Here we go. Uh-oh, Harley flips out, but into Sakura's trap. Sakura now looking, but no, it's gonna be Adriana Lopez with the figure 4 head scissors onto Harley Sparks now. Harley dragging her to the center of the ring, elbow drop. And a half Boston press that Adriana's gonna get out of. Now they've kind of separated into their respective corners here in this match. Vanessa Price working on Sakura.
Oh, look at that agility.
Nothing capitalizing from it. Actually, she is going to get an arm wringer. Harley working over Adriana in the other corner. Huge win for Harley this would be. And a huge win for all women. But I think Harley and Vanessa are the two who need it the most. Uh-oh. Adriana gone for the elbow drop. Cover kick out one. Uh-oh, Vanessa flips in
Sakura's going out outside.
Uh-oh. Oh, I thought Vanessa was going to take to the air like she has done in the past. Now, planted is Harley Sparks as these 4. Oh, whoa! Harley sends her out of the ring. Harley just puts her out of the ring, and now Harley's taking on everyone. Harley's going after all the women in this match. Now here we go again. Harley Sparks picking up Vanessa Price. Uh-oh, from behind. Pinfall, double pinfall.
Oh.
One count. Getting a little chaotic here in the first 5 minutes of the Women's Legacy match. Double
What a drop kick.
Double drop kick. Adriana Lopez now going with her patented double team strategy here in multi-women matches. Adriana Lopez, an amazing competitor. Harley gonna go with a roll. Oh, Vanessa got caught. Harley, oh my god, Harley's striking away on Vanessa Price. Boston Pratt. No rope break. Vanessa Price needs to get out of it, and she will. Vanessa Price now picking up Harley Sparks. Uh-oh, knee bar on the other side of the ring. Uh-oh, Vanessa now got hold on Harley. No, Harley a little too quick to get out. Harley now trying to trap Vanessa. Very technical battle on the other side of the ring between Sakura. Uh-oh, wait, Sakura. Oh, no, Adriana's going to send her off. And Vanessa's finally going to get a hold of this. Harley sparks Sakura with a big kick to the face and a dragon screw on the knee. Yeah. Dropping her down. Harley Sparks now starting to go to work. Adriana picking her up, taking her down. Oh, arm wringer from Vanessa Price. Here we go. Uh-oh. Oh, Vanessa arm wringer. Oh, Sakura misses with the kick. Stunner from Vanessa. Kick from Sakura. Jumping complete shot. And a sleeper hold takedown from Sakura. Moves are starting to fly in all corners. Big forearms. Harley loves the punches. Here we go. Adriana takes her down. Sleeper hold on the other side of the ring. Chaos in the Massacre Women's Legacy match. Sakura's been thrown out. Big suplex. No, Adriana wants a piece. Irish Whip wants Harley. Gone off the ropes. Oh, crossbody.
Stunner.
Broken up. Vanessa Price wants a piece of Harley Sparks. That'll be a very interesting match to see in singles competition. Harley Sparks. Uh-oh. Big neck breaker. Kicks flying. Kicks are flying. I don't know if all of them are landing. Uh-oh. Oh. Adriana Lopez saved Harley, but now with the knee bar Sakura. It's hard to say if she'll save. Uh-oh. Adriana. 1, 2.
2-1-9.
Jumping complete shot. Sakura's been taken down. No. Harley, she needs to turn around. Adriana's going to be able to run into her. Harley has her up, taking her down. Sakura's going to get suplex. Sakura now. Oh, dropping Adriana on her head. Now, putting Vanessa in the corner. It's chaos. Harley, Russian leg sweep to Sakura, who wasn't even looking at her. Adriana Lopez takes down Harley. Oh, Sakura's going to get out. Vanessa moves pops up. Vanessa Price, who kicks out at 2. Sakura. Uh-oh. Oh, Sakura. Oh. She just killed her. Harley's back up. Harley gets kicked back down. Knee bar to Adriana. Harley's getting the work. Harley's getting named. So Harley finds a way out of it. Harley needs to take a moment to breathe. Forearm to the back of the head. Harley's looking to fight Sakura. Oh, Harley! Oh! It's all one. What an elimination! No!
Oh, 2.9.
Sakura kicks out. Harley! Oh my god, Harley! Figure 4 on the other side. Roll on Taka work. Referee needs to see on Vanessa. Gotta be able to get out. Sakura waiting for Harley to get back up. Oh my god, Vanessa!
Oh, Vanessa.
Adriana flying. Oh, poison Rana to Harley's part. Irish web. Harley's back up. Harley's gonna get sent down with another kick. Harley's been through so much in this match. She just got kicked in the face now. Uh-oh, Adriana now. Big knee to the face. Harley's gonna come in. Vanessa's dead. Have you seen what's happened to Harley? Sparks in this match. Oh, but she's gonna dish it out to Vanessa. Vanessa gets kicked. Harley fights off Sakura and Adriana. This is why we call her Spitfire. The refusal to die. Sakura, no. Oh, Sakura. Uh-oh, Harley.
No.
Harley. Oh, her head. And going back up. No. Everyone wants a piece of Harley right now. Big drop kick to the face. On Harley connects Adriana and Vanessa now fighting over Harley. Oh, Sakura now has Adriana looking to put her to rest. Cover. 1, 2, 3. No, what? How did she get down? Adriana putting Sakura down. Vanessa and Harley are now starting a brawl for it. Adriana's going top, double rotation, moonfall. 1, 2, no.
2.9.
This is why these are. Oh, Adriana. Oh, the Germans to Harley. Harley fights off. No. Sakura's eliminated. Oh, Harley twisting cutter. Sakura, the first one to go, and we're left with these 3 women. I don't know how Harley and Adriana are still breathing. Oh, the sliding forearm. And that might be enough. No, Vanessa. Jumping complete shot. She wants the glory. She wants to be able to show why she's the queen of the super show. She just got taken out. Oh, she kicked out. I didn't think she would. Irish whip. Vanessa, she can attack from all sides. She needs to be careful. What's happening? Oh, what? Harley going at another. It's a Monday, not a Friday. And these 2 women are going at it. Harley says no. Big forearm. Going behind on Vanessa. Now Vanessa. German. Roll through. Oh my God. Adriana breaks it up. Harley fights off. Harley wants Vanessa. Vanessa wants Adriana. Now they fight. Elbow to the back of the head, picking her up. Double team Vanessa fights it off. Vanessa now. Oh my God, Harley. Harley caught her. Harley caught her. Adriana. Oh, Adriana's gonna go for the submission. No, Vanessa. These 3 women are getting violent with each other.
Oh, yes, the 18-minute special.
And nothing happened in the 18 minutes. Oh, the double moonsault. 2, go.
Oh, does she have money on Harley winning too? Oh.
1, 2. No, 1. How did she get down? Oh, roll up. 1 is Harley smart. 1 kick out at 2. Kick to Harley. Harley's down.
Oh, she misses complete.
Oh, the collision. Adriana has them where they want, where she wants them. Big kick to Harley. Harley, oh my God. She tapped.
Harley
tapped. Oh no.
But she's...
Adriana, no. Adriana, no. Adriana, no. No, Vanessa. They're vibrating something, Harley. Oh, the German. Can she lay the second?
No!
Oh, punter, stunner!
Stunner!
Vanessa going for a no! Not against stunner! Adriana pops up. Adriana's taking her double rotation moonsault time!
This is it?
Yes, it is! 1, 2, 3. She's going like she's the first Massacre Women's Champion. Adriana Lopez does it.
God bless Texas. God bless Texas.
And the 99 taunting us.
Dad just bullshit. I'm sorry, Dad.
Adriana Lopez. 25% of the votes thought it would be her. And those 25% of people were right.
I'm sorry for your loss, Dad.
As we're gonna go into the men's legacy men's legacy championship, the men's legacy 4-way match. Very, very prestigious competitors in this match. Brian Street, I guess the general managers agree that he is an integral part of the brand, whether they like him or not. And Kenji Iwabuchi, what's there to say about him? A best bout machine on Massacre, and he's just starting to rack the wins up now. Mike Rivers, Massacre's protege himself, built here to stay here. Noah Thomas, the first person to challenge Tejano X, unsuccessfully, of course, as we know, but still a very important part of history on Massacre nonetheless. As we're going to get started in the men's legacy match right here. Here we go. Who do you have in this one, Sho?
I can't believe I'm saying it. Nah, I'm going Kenji Iwabuchi.
I was
gonna say
about
Brian Street.
I was about to say. And the people agree with me. We actually have a tie in the voting. Kenji Iwabuchi and Mike Rivers are sharing 37.5% of the vote. And Brian has 25. 0 people think Noah Thomas is going to win. 0. Not a single person picked Noah Thomas to win, but here comes the Hell Hail Prince. Mike Rivers going to get back on track, going on to maybe take the crown jewel championship shot. Uh-oh. Here he comes, Kenji Iwabuchi.
The man! The legend!
One of the top Asian heritage competitors here on
One of the
Massacre.
legends of Massacre. Possibly future Hall of Famer.
Kenji Iwabuchi, the best bout I do have to admit, it would not be a Massacre without Brian Street. He has some accolades. He was in the first ever Crown Jewel Championship match. He sued his way in. Mikazuki actually did something for him. Noah and Kenji were staring each other off before the bell. Let's see if they go to each other. There's a little bit of bad blood between them. But Kenji and Brian, no, everyone's going after Brian. And it is a mosh pit. It is a mosh pit in the center of the ring. Everyone's going after everyone. Whips flying, Brian Street taking down Noah Thomas. Now, with the submission, Kenji Iwabuchi gonna punch him off now. Irish whip to Mike Rivers. Kenji Iwabuchi actually on Team Street at Purgatory. So it'd be interesting to see how those two fight each other as kicks and punches are just being thrown at erratic rates. Knee to the gut from Brian Street. Brian Street's gonna pick. No, there's a lot happening here. Fox and King probably do want to see Kenji break Brian Street's neck. I think that's a favorable result. Maybe there's a bounty.
I think so.
Maybe a secret bounty out.
The bounty on Brian Street. It'll be history tonight. Either Mark become the first man to hold both world titles on 2 shows, well, separate times, but then Tejano's, legendary reign. After this, who can beat the man? We don't know.
The big story here at the Legacy pay-per-view, and really the namesake of the event, is that huge main event. But let's not.
It's Legacy.
Uh-oh.
Today's show is practically everybody legacy at the line, on the line.
It's true, almost everyone's legacy at the line, special ways.
I wouldn't say Tejano's holding that. He's made a lot of stars at the same time.
That is a good thing to say. Everyone has came out of a match against Tejano X looking incredible.
Tejano has put on match of the years,
With Kenji Iwabuchi especially. Some classic bouts between
him and Shinsuke. The 2 out of 3 falls. That was
2 out of 3 falls. Went down to the third and final.
His worst match, I would say, is his first title defense, which was against Noah Thomas, but that was ruined before it got
the debut.
It was good.
The debut.
Carol Warrior Jr.
And chaotic back. What? And Noah Thomas submission. And Kenji's gonna give one of Brian Street's favorite hits. And a head twist from Brian Street as he looks to take out Kenji Iwabuchi.
That is true. Mar versus Mike is one of the best, possibly of all time.
Kenji Iwabuchi is starting to work out on Noah Thomas. We've talked about the history between them. Hell, history between nearly everyone in this match. Mike versus Mar was a very special contest. But there is definitely a lot of match of the year candidates on Massacre. We can go back to 10 versus Grizzly Kimuta, and one of the early greats here in the GRC. Kenji is gonna take down Mike Rivers there. Big form, kick to the back, and Kenji's starting to really fire away. Kenji Iwabuchi splash onto Noah Thomas. 1, 2, and no!
2.9. Inzaguri, super kick!
1, 2. Oh! Wow. Kenji! Kenji! He just took it down. Noah, 2.9. Noah Thomas and Kenji Iwabuchi are starting to fire him off. Here we go. Oh my god, Kenji. No! Mike just killed Brian with a flipping DDT. Kenji Iwabuchi dragging
Mike versus Mar was gonna. They would both be out at 10. I thought.
You thought we were gonna see the draw. Noah. Noah just dropped Mike on his head. And a kick out at
2.9.
A lot of
I have to say, Massacre does produce a lot of elimination, match of the years. That's where some of the best.
That pile driver would have been bloody, brutal, and now a big Boston crab on Brand Street. Brand Street's gonna be able to fight out of it. Kenji Iwabuchi. Kenji! Armbar! Armbar!
Kenji!
It's deep in there. It's rare. He's gonna get out of it. Kenji needs to look for that again, though.
Noah!
Wait, Noah! Noah's out!
Wow, that.
So to the 0% of people who picked Noah Thomas. Good job. But we are down between these 3 men.
I think that's the fastest elimination we've ever had in an elimination match. Men's and women's.
I'm sure there's some instance of faster. Have you seen Miyoko's murder? That's pile driver on Mike. Kenji now looking to double the damage. Mike's not gonna let him. Mike just giving a little kick to Kenji or to Brian Street after the taunt. Now they look to turn their attention on Kenji. No! Oh my god! Brainbuster to Brian Street. Drops the
on Kenji.
Acted everywhere. Irish whip. Here we go.
Each of these men don't like each other.
Kenji! Kenji's kicked out. But that forearm's gonna hurt him. And Kenji is in oh my god, working together to take down Kenji Iwabuchi, turning their attention on each other now. Mike's gonna bring it back to
Imagine forget Brian versus Mike. Oh.
We might.
Never mind.
Are we might get Kenji? My bad. No.
No.
Brian gets the shoulder up. Ooh, spin full kick right to the back. That's gotta do a lot of damage. Oh no. Pile driver. Kenji's now off the ropes. Brian got in the way. All 3 men are down. Brian's back up. The engaging roll up. Kenji.
Kenji knows he's an honorable man. He's no one's gonna win off of a roll up.
Oh my god.
Just so that this can happen.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh, Brian's dead.
He kicked out.
What?
Super kick. What is happening? Wait! Ref called it! Oh! Osaka Street got reversed! The ref called him out! The ref called him! The ref declared him out! Poison Rana! The referee called him unable to continue, but he kicked out! Oh!
Osaka Street got her!
He's going top rope! Kenji wants him up! Kenji misfired!
No! Kenji slips!
Kenji's back on Kenji! Armbar! Armbar! Kenji! Kenji! It's team! He's locked it in! No!
We were joking about Brian having his neck broken. We didn't mean this.
He kicked out! I don't think he's injured. I think the ref called
Wait,
it.
hold on. Kenji broke it up, but you don't break it up at just 2.9 because that never shows.
Brian kicked out.
Oh,
Kenji!
Kenji win!
If Kenji broke it up, it would not have flashed 2.9 on the top of the screen. That means Brian kicked out.
The myth! Kenji Iwabuchi
There's
wins!
controversy lacing. The referee called Brian Street unable to continue after he kicked out.
But what happened after? Brian just laid there like he was dead. How did Mike get screwed?
Mikazuki has to be on the case immediately after
I
that
never
match.
know what happens. The company decided to hire a new batch of refs, and they are not properly trained.
This is why we just stick with Jenny.
Exactly.
As we're going to get into the next match after a little bit of controversy, it's 6 women tag. Maya Bone will lead the Javieras into action here tonight, going up against the Cosmic Flyers. And a little bit of tension brewing between Kenji Iwabuchi and Mike Rivers. I don't know what happened at the end of that last match. But as I said, controversy does reign. Dragon Rosa, Galaxy Girl, and Fantastica Cosmica representing the Cosmic Flyers here tonight in action against Mayapon and the Javieras. Mayapon, your Duchess champion, winning the belt from Galaxy Girl. And
that's weird to say. My opponent champion.
it's very weird to say Mayapon was a champion. Her first singles belt of her career, winning it in just phenomenal fashion. One of the most feel-good moments on Massacre happening at Ultimate Defense. We're going to get this one started here tonight. Maybe it's still a little more bad blood between Mayapon and Galaxy Girl. They had a little altercation at the end of their match at Ultimate Defense. So it'd be very interesting to see how these two interact in this tag match here tonight. And as the discussion on the events of last match continue, I do not know what happened, but I think that everyone was hurt. But here they come. Maya Hapon and the Javier. The Blackhearts and they have a bit of an alliance between them, it would appear, from matches in the past. So here they come out together. Iphone, the Javier, looking to take on the Cosmic Flyers 6 women tag act and first fall to a finish. Here we go. Here comes the Cosmic Flyers. The techno bass is booming. And we're getting ready for a good one here tonight. And there they are, the Cosmic Flyers looking to get the dub. Here we go, match is going to start here in a moment. Dragon Rosa and Maya Bone starting us off. Mass Authority referee, very good to see him back as these two are gonna feel each other out real quick, getting into the lockup. Dragon Rosa is gonna take advantage over Maya Bone to start. Drop toe hold, sending her to the ground. Lock up again, Maya Bone, quick Irish whip, bouncing off, oh, ducks the head scissors. Beautiful show of athleticism from both women. Drop toe hold again. Nice short burst of offense, not doing anything. Kick out at 0 from the pin in the first minute. Maya, quick tag, Blackheart tactics here. Taking down Dragon Rosa for the youngin. Dragon Rosa gonna get a bit of revenge fire. And oh, we're getting a little chippy here between the Javier and Dragon Rosa. These two went at it last Monday. It was the Javier who battled to victory. Oh, what the hell? Kick out at 0 from the Hurricane Rana and tag. No, my bad. I saw a masked woman and assumed wrong. Picking her up, Dragon Rosa now getting dragged. No, not getting dragged. And a senton. My opponent trying to fire up her team here. And another quick tag. Blackheart coaching showing. As here comes the Javier.
Double team by the Javiers.
A little celebration for the crowd. Javier, beautiful tag work. You see that? She stayed in the ring to stop a breakup from occurring. That's good tag work, as Galaxy Girl is the legal woman in this match. The former Duchess champion, first ever Duchess champion, the Javier. She's just gonna go after Dragon Rosa, get extra damage in before turning her attention. And she's still controlling the pace of this match. Beautiful to see 3 minutes into this 6-woman tag match, and she is working Galaxy Girl down, cutting off the corner. Beautiful display of tag work from the Javiers here so far. Oh, reversing the headlock behind them. No! Quick tag, fantastic. Oh, back. Whoa! Oh. Some quick avoidance and a powerbomb. The high cheer coming from the corner of Maya Bone. And here they go. And the Javiers are still. Oh, they're still putting a beat down on the Cosmic Flyers. Some offense now for Fantastica Cosmica. She faced Adriana Lopez in the finals of the Hanukkah Championship tournament. So she wants to get back there. She's going to have an impressive showing here tonight. Now we're going to go into the match. Drop toe hold again. Picking her up. Fantastica Cosmica starting to get some offense back going for her corner. The Javier, once the tag, senses a little bit of damage to her sister, but she's gonna get led to the Cosmic Flyers corner, and she's cheering her up. Submission time. She's saying Viva Mexico, and it's gonna get broken up, of course, and a tag into Maya.
Your champ is in.
The Duchess champion. Oh my God. Ooh, dangerous. It's always dangerous when you see them go into the corner. No double team there. Maybe the chemistry between Maya and the Javier is a little less than the sister connection. Covered kick out at 0. No damage done here. As she's looking to get the angle. Trying to cut off the corner. High. Standing out as the other punch right combination. Oh, Maya. Cut her off and going top rope. Big elbow drop. And the submission. Leg lock. You got to get to those ropes here. My opponent setting up for the Texas Clover. Uh-oh. Tag into the big girl. Galaxy Girl. And these two are just going at it. No, Maya taking her down. No. And just the tag made playing little mind games. Uh-oh, jab. As they are following her strike exchange here. Maya trying to cut off And Maya's finally going to get out of the ring now. They have Galaxy Girl firm in the corner as we go to it, picking her up. And, oh, drop kick to the side. And, uh-oh, Irish whip into the corner. Galaxy Girl, oh, she got caught. Oh!
Oh, she's on the outside.
And she got caught in big fashion going back into the ring. No one going out to chase and pursuit. Uh-oh, Bulldog connecting. The fans are starting to rally behind her in her corner. Uh-oh, neckbreaker Galaxy Girl fighting out of a dangerous scenario. Cover rope break called. Good job, referee, now picking her up. Irish whip into the corner. Uh-oh, tag Dragon Rosa. Once again. Uh-oh, Dragon sleeper. But she's too close to the ropes. But damage has been done to the neck there. So it's not a bad move, but she's going to go for the tag herself. My opponent right back in. Oh, beautiful roundhouse there. And I don't know what's happening here. They're just going to run into each other. Some weird off-the-rope tactics, and they're just kind of circling each other now. Picking her up from behind. Maya, elbow. Gets her now with the Irish whip. Drop kick sidestepped. Beautiful. Oh, elbow. Just kind of measuring each other up. Maya's going to be able to get the overhead toss. Now back on her feet. Dragon Nurse there. Maybe thinking about going top rope. No. Oh, big jab there from Dragon Rosa. Oh, caught forearm kick misses. And the arm drag kindly connects my opponent. Getting picked up. Dragon Rosa, Irish whip. Big. Uh-oh. Big Hurricane Rana income. No, something got. She blocked it. And the roundhouse connects. Oh, armbar, no. Dragon Rosa fights off the armbar. My opponent back up and just going for the tag. Quick tag still going. Has her chase. Uh-oh. Strike exchange. My opponent gonna stay in to see what she can do. As there's that circle card, Dragon Rosa again picked up. Uh-oh. Beautiful spring soul kick and Lamaki Straw coming in, fight and break up here. And everyone's gonna stay in. Uh-oh. Oh, she fights them off. Oh, she's fighting the trio off. But can she fight all of them off? And the answer is yes, until it finally became over swarms Dragon Rosa, but she's just gonna fight back there, right back into the corner. Uh-oh, going. Taking the beautiful, taking that time to go make the tag. That's good tag work from Dragon Rosa. Yeah! And now she has her in her corner. Uh-oh! Bites her head, and that's a 2 count. Broke it up. My opponent got there. Oh, Javier!
Oh,
Fujiwara! Beautiful work from the Javieras to get that submission right back going now. Elbow. Picking her up from behind. Oh, punching down. Uh-oh,
punch to the midsection.
Galaxy Girl loves to work the aerial offense into her attack, so she's already starting up. Now here we go. Drop kick to the back of the head. Oh, she got caught though. Oh, she got caught with some big strikes. Naya phone pass back in. Now they're gonna drag her.
Go for the setting sun. Aye.
Oh,
child.
What happened to her? What was happening to everyone here? A lot of people just did things I've never seen them do before. I don't know what that sequence was, but Fantastica Cosmica and Maya Japón are the legal women in this match. Maya Japón dragging Fantastica Cosmica a little far, but she's gonna hit it, setting sun. 1, no, 2,
why didn't she hit that earlier?
And chaos
I never
is
know what
breaking
that
out.
sounds.
Fantastica,
Neck.
take it out. Oh, Maya got her to the corner. Maya got her to her own corner. She can go top rope. No. Maya tries to win. No, she cannot. She cannot outstrike Fantastica Cosmica here. But she gets up. Oh, God. Maybe she didn't want to. In a tight submission. Javier is going to come to the aid. Double drop kick.
No drop kick.
Fights them off. Fantastica Cosmica gets dumped. Drag. Tag. They drop toe. Maya. Oh. What? Oh, she's the illegal woman. What? Who's illegal?
Wait, she is legal.
No, she's not. What? Who's legal? What? Rope break. What? Wait, what? She was the legal woman.
Ref!
And now they're gonna make the tag to Dragorosa. Pandemonium once again.
God, we want to have another ref conversation.
Oh my god, Javier is going to work. These strikes are insane. Uh-oh, from behind now.
This is it.
Run down to this time.
This.
Whoa, she gets out.
She's the god when it comes to 2.9s. You're on the match against Brooklyn.
She survived a lot against Brooklyn Thompson. And now they're starting to roll. She can't cut off the tag. Tag made Galaxy Girl. Now they're in their own corner. Double team drop kick. Galaxy Girl dragging her. Gonna pick her up. Uh-oh. Oh, she caught her. Oh, whoa. We haven't seen that from the Javier. Broken up. And here comes the cavalry. Taking her out. Galaxy Girl, take out Maya's. Bodies are flying. Javier stabs her in the corner. She's taking her up.
Oh no.
Oh no. What the hell? Fall away slam from the top rope. He's groggy. The roll up setup. Maya gets there.
Maya saves the day.
Oh, Javiera. Oh, the tag team combination. Wow. What is this combination? What high-flying offense we just saw. From Maya, front of the Javieras. Big hits and curry. Galaxy Girl. Wheel kick. She's up. Drop solo. Picking her up. Oh, spinning back to the back of the net. Answer. Armbar. Right.
I barely spoken. Your words have been so broken. I've been under your hypnosis. Why did I sip that potion? I'm so done with holy ghosting. My birthday is an omen. Lay me down up in the ocean until you see no motion. Right now I can feel.
That could be match of the night right there.
Match of the night contender in Hellfire and Chaos. As we're gonna move on to our next match. What a night it has been here at Legacy. As we're gonna set for the next match, big rivalry in the Asian Heritage Division. Ichiro Matsuda calling out Shinsei Agawa, calling him the reason why he has not been able to focus as of late. This feud going all the way back to the Crown Jewel Championship tournament. Jenny coming out to referee this bout between Ichiro Matsuda and Shinsuke Agawa. A big time matchup between these two. Shinsuke Agawa, of course. I shouldn't say of course, huh? That'd be very biased commentary of me, but Shinsuke Agawa is the favorite in this match by a nice margin. In fact, let's take a look at how much Shinsuke Agawa is the 75% favorite. But Ichiro Matsuda, this man is the same underdog that Chris Edwards was to Ian Sezonov. Let's see if they can both pull off the upsets here at Legacy.
I didn't know that beat drop anywhere. It's Shinsuke.
Shinsuke Agawa. Big time match. Here we go. Jenny roughing it. Shinsuke Agawa. Here we go. And Shinsuke's gonna start off with the kick, and Ichiro Matsuda walks into another kick as he's gonna try to get his strikes out. Oh, a takedown from Ichiro Matsuda as he's gonna look to get another takedown. These two very physical strikers. And a kick there from Ichiro Matsuda. This is a motivated Ichiro strike. This is Shinsuke's gonna get him down to the ground. Here we go. Ichiro with the big shot. These two very close to range so far, and they're just been hammering away at each other. Oh, clothesline shot. But the armbar from Ichiro Matsuda. Irish whip. Here we go. Oh, arm drag. Ichiro gonna stand his ground here. Uh-oh. And Shinsuke misses the armbar. But he's gonna get an advantage here. Uh-oh. Picks him up. Oh, suplex there from Ichiro Matsuda. A minute 30 in, and it's been a physical contest so far. And I think these two are just gonna hit each other bell to bell. Shinsuke's gonna drag him to the ground to get the advantage. Once again, he's gone from behind. No, Ichiro said, hell no. I see. Here comes Ichiro. Oh, big. Oh! What a combination. Here we go now. Ichiro off the ropes, knee to the face. Ichiro Matsuda's taking it to Shinsuke Gala real quick. Uh-oh. But Shinsuke's looking to slow it down. Irish whip. Shinsuke comes off. Oh! The punch is going to land, giving him the advantage. Now going to start work on the knees. Jenny, the referee, finally a competent ref. Gonna ask if he gives up. He does not. Uh-oh, suplex now from Ichiro again. Joe, what do you think of the domination we've been seeing? Not complete domination, but Ichiro's looking good so far, wouldn't you say?
Ichiro's kind of been on the road, kind of in a career revival. If he wins this one, title shot might be in his future. You know, Crown Jewel, Iscariot, Asian Heritage with Iscariot and Crown Jewel with Logan Cannon. Possibilities are endless. But then you realize, when you realize it's Shinsuke Gawa at the end of the day.
That's true. Shinsuke Gawa just starting to get fired up here, but we are 5 minutes in this match, and Shinsuke Gawa has not hit any real offense. And Ichiro, what the hell? What?
Oh my God!
This is a motivated Ichiro. Oh, roundhouse! And Shinsuke's getting the momentum right back in his corner. Oh, Ichiro punched to the side of the head.
This man is a family.
Pick out at one, and it's getting crazy already. Rush and Lexley, both men now immediately picking up the pace. Ichiro a little woozy. You don't want to be woozy this early against Shinsuke. Oh, hits it again. Oh, looking for the front.
Elbow drop time. No.
Oh, missile drop
kick.
Oh, missile. Oh, knee penalty kick. Ichiro. What the hell? Oh, Shinsuke gets his shoulder up. What the hell, Ichiro? Ichiro wants it. 1, 2, and kick out. But Ichiro is motivated. Ichiro wants this. Oh, God. Oh, the wheel kick. That was brutal. Shinsuke Gala, Irish whip. Uh-oh. Shinsuke's starting to rally back into this contest. Here we go. Irish whip again, waiting for him to come. Big back elbow. Shinsuke picking him up. No, Ichiro gets the trap. Uh-oh, Ichiro's looking to go. No. Oh, he got caught with the body slam. Shinsuke keeping the advantage here. Uh-oh. Oh, the neck breaker. The predecessor getting him ready for future German ideas. Oh, he got caught though. Oh, whoa. What a wheel kick. And Ichiro is rolling. Sharpshooter. Shinsuke gets it wrong. Shinsuke gets to the ropes.
Great officiating by Jenny.
Beautiful job by Jenny, as always. Neckbreaker again. Shinsuke, I've never, since Iscariot, I have not seen this happen. Big back elbow. And Ichiro, a fire has been lit under tidal wave.
Tidal wave!
He got caught, dragging into the center. Cover. 1, 2, no!
Oh, tidal wave.
Oh, what the hell? Powerbomb. Flips over. 1, 2. Oh my God. Ichiro.
Two boy died.
He's still staying on him. No, Shinsuke shifts. He plants his hips. And he's gonna get the suplex for himself. Dragging him, Shinsuke. Igawa from behind. Neck breaker. Ooh. You know he's waiting for the German. Oh, tidal wave again.
Tidal wave.
And he can go straight for the cover this time. That might be it.
Bro.
Oh. But he didn't. Talk about that roundhouse. He's back up. Irish whip. Big back elbow. Russian leg sweep. Pick them up. Shinsuke's starting to roll. Shinsuke's starting to roll. Oh, Ichiro's gets the most. Ichiro found an opening. Ichiro's hurt though. Ichiro's gonna let him get up. Oh, armbar, no. Oh, I thought the roll was good. Oh no, shot! 1, 2, 3. Shinsuke Gawa.
The German.
After everything Ichiro threw at him, Ichiro managed to throw so much at him, but it was not enough at the end of the day.
This has been a quick show.
The job done. It is Shinsuke Igawa who goes over. It is tag team championship. Hoss Haskins and Cruz Corona representing the Lone Star Stable. Or, well, whoever the champions happen to be. That is fine. Against the King's Court, Duke Lionheart and Rob Berenson. And a shocking result. 87% of people think we will see a new Massacre Tag Team Champion. 87%. 87! How more matches we have? We only have
4.
a
3
few more
after
matches.
this one. Yeah, we got 4 more left.
I was very surprised to see how many people chose the Lone Star Stable to go over. I'm sorry, the King's Court to go over the Lone Star Stable after the domination the Lone Star Stable showed. It was very surprising to me. But here we go. The challengers from the King's Court. Duke Lionheart, Rob Berenson, they defeated the Van Horn Legacy to get him. They beat Duke Lionheart, defeated Hoss Haskins in a clean one-on-one match. And they look to become the new tag team champions. We are not playing online. This is a booked e-fed. You can join the Discord at it. But here comes the champion of 96 days. A win here, and they join the illustrious 100 Club with Tejano X. But 87% of people do not think they will join the 100 Club. They think the reign ends at 96 days. Let's see who's gonna get this win. Duke Lionheart and Wild Rose Wrangler starting it off. Here in the center of the ring, Wild Rose Wrangler holding his ground, chasing Duke Lionheart. It's gonna go over on him. Fireman's carry. Here we go. Uh-oh, Duke Lionheart. Oh, just a knee to the face. Duke Lionheart, one of the most technical brawlers. He's a brawler, but he does it in such a technical style. And then Wild Rose Wrangler, what's there to say? Talk about legacy, the legacy of the Lone Star Stable again. Nearly the second people. Oh my God, we're already starting it off. It's not the Texas tornado, but my God, is Wild Rose Wrangler coming out. He knows what's on the line. He knows what's on the line. Checking it up, here we go. Duke Lionheart now goes from behind. No, back elbow and an elbow drop. Wild Rose Wrangler, again, he knows what is on the line. Attack to Rob Berenson, maybe cutting. Or Duke Lionheart, no. Duke Lionheart elbow drop. Waldra's Wrangler
I would feel for you dead if Harley ends up being the only missed pick you got.
cover now. 1 count. Waldra's Wrangler. No. Tag to Rob Aronson. Duke Lionheart able to slip under the elbow. Duke. Uh-oh.
Oh my god.
Oh! Planting Wild One's Wrangler. Oh, Wild One's Wrangler gets up though. Oh, Rob Aronson grabs himself after a beautiful display tag work, and he makes the tag to Haas Haskins. Fireman's carry gun take down Rob Aronson. This is the Massacre Tag Team Championship match. Lone Star Stable, the champions of 96 days, are going up against the King's Court, Alexander King's proteges. Rob Aronson, the Lithuanian, in the ring with Haas Haskins right now, dodges the big shot, but the headlock is going to connect. Fights off of that big kick. No. Haas Haskins looking to take him down. Uh-oh. Oh, the kick's finally going today now. Chin back up. Uh-oh. Single leg Boston Crab. I think this was under the rope. Because swore Haas Haskins' foot was under the rope. Now here we go. Haas Haskins gets a punch in the face from Duke Lionheart. Oh! Just sent him flying with the kick. Haas Haskins needs to find a way to gain control of Rob Aronson. Rob Aronson, not known as the most dangerous man of the King's Court. That honor goes to Duke Lionheart. But Rob Aronson's one hell of a fighter himself now, taking Haas Haskins down. Pick back up. Oh, super kick to the back. Haas Haskins takes him standing. The gut wrench suplex to boot. Elbow drop as Haas Haskins starting to get momentum rolling for the Lone Star Stable, but Rob Aronson's going to take that momentum right back. Now, with the armbar, this does not fare good. He needs to get to the ropes. A little too slow. Backing to the ropes. Referee not going to call for the rope break. Tag into Wild One's Wrangler. Oh, God. Oh! Oh, Rob Aronson just got taken down with authority. Here comes the Lone Star Stable now. Oh, God. Another twister again. That will be rope break. Rope break has been called. Oh, I thought Wild One's Wrangler was going to throw him out. Maybe with a spite taking a bit out of Mr. Wrangler. As it's not the Texas Tornado, but it does similar effect, wearing these two men down for the Texas Tornado. He is, oh, maybe going for the backbreaker, but he's on the ropes, ref. Just talking to, and I bet he will from here to Lee Fox. Now again, picking up. I don't know what the move there was from Wild One's Wrangler, but Rob Aronson now gonna get the opening, and he's gonna take advantage of the opening back elbow. Seeing Wild One's Wrangler down, going top rope too. Big elbow drop, no! Crafted bridge shoulder tackle to the back. And he's going to tag out to Duke Lionheart. Wild One's Wrangler, fireman's carry. Elbow to the back now. Duke Lionheart looking. Headbutt.
Duke.
Uppercut. King's Court's gonna swarm Wild One's Wrangler. And here we go, strike exchange. No one has ever had an answer for Wild One's Wrangler's shoulder tackle in a strike exchange, and no one will. He's going to take another strike exchange tag into Haas Haskins. Here we go. Oh, takedown to Mr. Wild One's Wrangler. Irish Wet too. He needs to stop focusing on Wild One's Wrangler because the issue at hand. What the? Oh, beautiful submission. The Wild One's Wrangler is not the issue. He is not the legal man. And you're gonna get thrown by the legal man, Haas Haskins, if you do submissions on illegal people, dude. Oh, kick to the leg. Knee to the head, Duke Lionheart. Knee to the head. Shown the brutality he's shown on multiple times. He's gonna get hit with another hip toss. Elbow drop. Haas Haskins makes it hot. Uh-oh. Suplex.
Bang, bang.
Connects it. Bang, bang, Wild One's Wrangler. Wants an end to the smash. Uh-oh. Big takedown there from Mr. Haas Haskins. Now he goes off the ropes. Oh! Duke avoids it. Beautiful job by Duke Lionheart. Uh-oh. King's Court. Big elbow drop. Duke Lionheart. Haas Haskins gonna regain control with the stop and hip toss. So it seems that just every bit of offense the King's Court does, the Lone Star Stable has an answer, but I don't think the answers are as emphatic as they need to do to get a clear advantage in this contest. Now getting up to his feet. Here we go. Oh, God! He got a knee bar, but he's in the ropes. Rope break called. Oh, he got him to tap with the inverted Boston Crab last Monday. his own corner. For work. Irish whip. I don't know why you're Irish whipping him into his own corner. I don't think that's the best idea. Hoss Haskins now revving it up. Oh, God. Thank God the ref avoided it. Oh, close one. He's back up. He's gonna find the tag. That's not good for Hoss. Hoss fights him off. Hoss taking too much time to flex. Oh, my God. The chop is brutal. But it's not enough to take down Rob Aronson, the freshest man in this contest. Drop kick right to Hoss. Hoss needs to fight through him. Hoss! Oh!
Oh my God.
Just the two
He's
count
out
there.
there too.
Just the 2 count there, but a big 2 count. Hoss Haskins running it back up again. That's Lariat again. Stop to the gut. Picking him up. Now going off. Oh, avoided. The big one's the ball. Oh my God, he locked him into it. Oh my God, the submission. He's gonna find the ropes. That's huge. Hoss Haskins needs to find a tag right now. And he does. Wild West Wrangler's the legal man. Oh, super kick. Missed. Takes down. Big chop there. Gotta pick him up. Uh-oh. He needs to fight both men. Wild West Wrangler fighting through. Mr. Hoss Haskins. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, God. Broken up. Very lucky breakup. Knee to the head. Duke Lionheart out of the ring. Wild West Wrangler, no. Big enough suplex
right there.
Duke Lionheart nearly fell victim of the Texas Tornado. Must have saw. Oh, God. Broken up. Rope break. Hoss Haskins not able to break. Oh, God. Ooh, he's lucky he broke that up. That would have been a huge number on Hoss Haskins if that connected. And, oh, I thought he was going to find the tag to Duke Lionheart. I think he wants a little more. Beautiful wheel kick. Wild West Wrangler's going to get first, though. No, suplex not going to connect. That's from Rob Aronson. Rob Aronson. There's a fair amount of offense there. Oh, what a kick. But he needs to get him out of his own corner if he wants to get success. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh. Oh, Wild West Wrangler getting quick with it. Cover. 1, 2. Is it going to do it? No. King Scorcher Bun. Oh, God. Oh, God.
Justice. No. Justice Tornado.
Justice Tornado. Oh, he threw him. Duke gets the tag. Roll up to Wild West Wrangler. He ain't the legal. That ain't the legal man.
He
Oh,
don't
he's
care.
down. Oh! What? What the hell? Top rope. What? Freaking Rana. Freaking Rana from the big whip. When he starts to get up, Wild West Wrangler. Whoa! Big forearm. He's back up. Oh, he got caught.
Oshigoroshi.
Dragging him. Big stop to the guy. He needs to find a knee bar. Oh, wow. That sidestepped. Knee to the head. Nearly 20 minutes gone. Oh, he got him. Oh, what the hell? Broke it up. Who's Wild West?
This
Needs
Duke
to
is
focus
wild.
on the legal man. Duke takes him down. He needs to find the tag. Drop kick to the knee connects. Wild West is up. He's walking him into the tag. That's a huge tag. Oh, God. Oh, he needed to fight him off.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, the headbutt! Duke Lionheart has him up in his own corner. Here we go, strike exchange, punch and chop. 96 days the Lone Star Stable have held the tag team championship. Elbow drop, he's up. Oh my God, Oshigoroshi. deep in the Queen's Court's corner.
Queens.
Kings. Oh God, Neymar. Neymar. Ropes. He got there. He got the ropes. He fights him off too. Haas needs the tag. Irish whip. Oh God. Oh! As I'm in the corner now. Oh! There it is. Ooh. Take him back up. This is it. There we go. 1,
Lone Star.
2, 3. The Lone Star stable.
Oh my God, Rob.
Rob Harrison. He's pissed. He's upset. But the Lone Star stable. They've done it. They've shown that they're the most dominant champions. They're joining the 100-day club. What?
But I don't think this is the end, LC. I don't think the King's Court is done. I don't think Rob's done.
I don't think Rob's done either.
But I think Haas is done for a while because his arm just...
His arm just snapped. But the Lone Star stable, the 12% who voted. Now we go to the Massacre Women's Championship match. Megan Von Horn and Brooklyn Thompson are gonna fight for the Massacre Women's Championship here tonight. Jenny reffing it. The next time we'll see her is probably the main event. But here we go. Brooklyn Thompson versus Megan Von Horn.
Oh yeah, Jenny's working the main event. There's no one else. It's
Jenny's
legacy. It's her legacy too.
Jenny has to work the main event. And here we go. All champions have defended so far. Megan Von Horn. Let's not talk about Megan. Here comes the challenger. Looking to prove that she is the best in the world. Holding the championships in all she stepped foot in.
Could this be the Black Heart takeover? Could it be?
Brooklyn's looking to do it for the Blackhearts, for herself, and for her pride. Speaking of a pride, family pride, Megan Van Horn. The Van Horns have just came back to dominate Massacre, including her women's championship victory. And you know she wants to hold on to that belt for a while. This is a big match. Brooklyn took some knee damage last week in the tag match. Let's see if that's going to come into effect. I think it might. Brooklyn's going to need to get a lot of work in before Megan starts attacking the knee. Irish whip, nothing happening. I think Brooklyn knows what she has to do. Megan's the first to take the other to the ground. Brooklyn stalking each other. Here we go. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. Already working the knee. Now we're locking up. Big forearm. And the forearm back, right back at it. Even match so far. Brooklyn Thompson's going to take her to the ground and a big kick. Sending her down. Uh-oh. Punch to the face. Uh-oh. Megan Van Horn taking her down the ring, taking her down. Brooklyn Thompson. Brooklyn Thompson.
Oh, snap suplex right there by Brooklyn.
Massacre Women's Championship on the line. Big strike there from Brooklyn Thompson. The challenger, Megan Van Horn, looking to defend. Make her first title defense here. She won it at Ultimate Defense from Adriana Lopez. Big strike again from Brooklyn Thompson. Taking down Miss Van Horn. Irish whip. Here we go. Brooklyn now off. Oh! Ooh!
No, she misses the lariat, but she manages to get a clubbing forearm.
Big recovery there from Brooklyn Thompson. Drop toe hold. Ooh! Oh, the work on the knee. Don't underestimate the knee work. Massacre faithful, very quiet, observing this match. Oh, the knee!
Big knee!
Oh, the knee! She's won matches with this knee before. And it's just a 1-10 on Megan Van Horn. Brooklyn Thompson showing all her weapons. And a striking exchange here. And a big forearm from Brooklyn Thompson to take down the champion. She's gonna pick her up. I thought maybe she was gonna go Indian deadlock here.
That's gonna hurt right there, lower back. You know, I know what back pain feels like.
Ooh, the
hurts.
kidneys too. I have scoliosis, so I definitely know what back pain feels like. Uh-oh, Megan. Oh, Brooklyn! Oh! Clubbing blow, going for the cover. 1, 2. Oh, a 2 count.
I don't know, it seems like today champions has been getting whooped, and then all of a sudden, they just turn it on, and they get the 1, 2, 3.
Big arm track from Megan Van Horn, Brooklyn Thompson. Back up, those two circling each other. Here we go. Big punch from Megan Van Horn. Drop, then her down, and a kick from the knee. Here we go. Elbow. Picking her up. Oh, a sharp elbow of her own, and another one. Maybe going for 3. No, Megan expected it. She anticipated it, but another Irish foot missile drop kick lands. Standing drop kick there from Brooklyn Thompson, who's starting to get her momentum. Lariat. Oh no, she wants the knee again. And it's Brooklyn Thompson taking over this match, but Megan Van Horn quickly trying to get into this one. Here we go. Oh, big punch from Megan Thompson. Big strike. Is that blood? Is that blood on the face of Brooklyn Thompson? Oh, pop up powerbomb.
2.9.
I think Brooklyn's bleeding. Do you see that? Brooklyn's been cut. I don't know what busted her open.
Well, now it's just the punches. It's just gonna keep going.
Oh no, the knee now. This is brutal work from Megan. Uh-oh. Megan comes through. Oh, Megan's gonna come through. Pin 1, 2. Oh, 2 counts. And Thompson suffering some more damage than we thought. Oh, rolling knee bar. Rolling knee bar. The blood is seeping from Brooklyn, and she fights out of it. Oh, God, the knee. The work on the knee is starting to catch up.
Brooklyn's never tapped out her career, but today could be the day of all days.
I mean, she's already been cut. How much damage can she go? What a shot. Emphatic shot. Oh, God. Oh,
Queen's crowning.
Queen's crowning. The crown, the new queen of the women's
Division.
division.
2.9. No.
Oh, big forearm. And I don't think Brooklyn's gonna stop until she's bloodied too. Oh God! Oh God! Oh God!
She hasn't hit distance. Oh my!
Vanessa Price back in the day. Brooklyn. 1, 2.
She's the new women's champion. She hasn't hit that in months. She brought it out. The Blackhearts are champions.
A dominant play. I am shocked. A dominant display from Brooklyn Thompson.
Bask in her greatness.
Brooklyn Thompson, as we are in our last 2 matches. This next one, a 4v4 elimination match between the Siege and Uprising and KWOW to put the knife, or what's the, to pin the tail on the donkey of this feud for a long time. And it just boiled to a bloody point. If you watched the last Massacre, you would have seen the fighting that these 2 men put up. Now we're gonna settle this here tonight. Uprising, KOA, taking on the Siege. The Villain King, Alan Riggs. The Crown Jewel Champion, Logan Thomas.
Logan Cannon, you fool. You just...
Sorry, Logan, Noah, they sound similar. I'm gonna wake up to a Kimura tomorrow on the flight back and... Yes, I am. Wonderful. TJ Adams.
Today is a great day. The Blackhearts.
One of the big stories, the Blackhearts are going.
It's the legacy.
The legacy of Brooklyn Thompson has been fulfilled, but that's just one legacy here tonight. Because the legacy of the Siege, as they made a promise to eliminate Uprising, and let's see if they can keep up their promise here tonight. Thank you for sticking with us here, and we're gonna get this one started here right now. This is your semi-main event. The main event being the huge match between Tejano X defending against Mar Rivers. That match will be next. But this match right here tonight, KOA and Uprising versus the Siege 4v4 elimination. Jenny, she's going to get her rest in before reffing this main event match. As I believe it's Irvin Thomas taking us to the ring here right now. As we're getting started here, we go. A sign of solidarity between Uprising and KOA. These two teams have been very close. Starting with the kidnapping of Johnny Rocket. He's kidnapping Johnny Rocket and Ensign Clark having to pay ransom. Very, very, very personal feud between these two teams as they look to eliminate one each other here tonight. And here they come. Debuting at Lost, vowing to destroy Massacre. It's the Siege.
Gotta win this match, and then we watch that main event closely.
Oh Lord, you know they will be. They debuted by attacking Tejano after his day. Or not his debut, but the championship match at Lost in Japan. A moment that stunned many on Massacre, as here we go.
This is interesting. Allen versus Ensign.
And what is happening at ringside?
It's elimination, Survivor Series type.
You are correct. When one is eliminated, one of their partners at ringside will come to fill their spot. Here we go. Ensign versus Allen, starting us off. Ensign Clark's been on one hell of a run. This is how we do elimination on Massacre. Here we go, mosh pit style. Uh-oh. Allen Riggs with the snapmare onto Ensign Clark. Ensign Clark's been on a huge run, picking up victories against so many with this MMA style. But Allen Riggs is also an MMA-type competitor. So it'll be very interesting to see how these two styles share. Big body slam from Allen Riggs, picking up Ensign Clark. Just dancing around each other. Uh-oh, knee to the gut there as Allen Riggs Irish whip to Ensign Clark. Big force, picking him on up. Now, Enziguri to follow.
Hey!
Allen Riggs trying to call the ref, saying, I got rope break him off me. Ensign Clark trying to evade the power and use that technical skill. Allen Riggs already on top rope now with that big elbow drop. Kick out before the ref can even call rope break. Ensign Clark now punching him off as we continue here in this contest. Ensign Clark, Irish whip. Going behind, no, elbow drop. Irish whip from Allen Riggs now. Oh, plants him with the spine buster. And going top rope with the elbow drop, connects this time. 1, 2.
He's down at 2.9.
No! Oh my god, that was nearly one of the earliest eliminations I've seen in this match type.
No, just in general, the quickest pinfall.
Uh-oh. Oh, Allen Riggs can fight back with the Enziguri. It'll be very interesting to see how quickly weapons come into play. Ensign Clark gonna punch off Allen Riggs now, dragging him to the center. Going for a quick cover, just a one count. Allen Riggs gonna get the shoulder up, but Ensign Clark has more. Snap duplexes, he's gonna drag him to the center of the ring. Uh-oh, dragon screw. Wearing him down. Wearing him down for the sharpshooter. Wants to hit it. Oh no, he doesn't need it. The Maverick. Batting into the cover. Here we go. 1, 2. No, 2.9. Not a fan of it. Not a fan of his reffing. He wants to toss Spike against TNT. Well, slow to break up the count, but still distracting the ref as Allen Riggs is starting to just plant Ensign Clark. Oh, Ensign Clark! He found a way through. Rope break. No! doing what the Siege do. Doing what helped Logan Cannon in the past now in this contest. Here we go. Oh, clothesline as Ensign Clark's looking to get it going. Drop kick to the knee. Alvarez is back up as Ensign Clark's looking to make him after that. Oh, God, planted. Right back down. Oh. He doesn't tap. Not yet, at least. And the rope break has called. Here we go. Oh, no. Maybe he should have just tapped out. Oh! He just got slammed. Oh! Ensign Clark's gonna find a way to kick out. Uh-oh. Gonna take him up and the big suplex there. Dragging him to the center of the ring. Uh-oh, going top rope, but then maybe looking. Has him up. Big move. Taking him down. Picking him back up. Here we go. Big form. Irish whip. No. Counter to the Irish whip. Ensign Clark dropping down. Here he comes off the rope. Big clothesline. Rolling through. What's he got? Picking him back on up. Four. Avoided Alan Briggs. Uh-oh. Big three forms and a fourth form. Sending him to the floor. Picking him on up. Uh-oh. Oh, drop kick to the back of the knee. That can tear to ACL. If Alan Briggs didn't land properly from that Irish whip now into the Siege's corner. Ensign Clark really starting to get going. Alan Briggs kicks him off. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. He needs to reverse this. He needs to find the reversal. Oh, that could be rope break. Rope break called. But the damage done to Ensign Clark to the point where I do not think it's a disadvantage for the next person coming in. Oh, no! Oh, but he wants to end it right here. Oh, he wants to tap out. He taps. Donnie Rocket. Oh, wait, Donnie.
Groshi.
Oh, he's... Donnie, DDT. Wait, Donnie. They kidnapped him. What? What the hell? What? Donnie?
No.
What?
No,
What the hell?
Siege members are too late.
Johnny Rocket
He
just...
went God tier. Johnny went God mode.
He did go God mode. I have never seen such a clean combination on Massacre. And the Siege are pissed.
They both tried to get it, but the ref was like, no, he's just gonna count it. Johnny was just too smooth with it.
Smooth with it's an understatement. Backflip, here we go. It is 3-all. Both leaders are out of it and the armbar started. The technician.
You can't be mad at Alan Riggs. He got Ensign Clark out, which was big. But Johnny Rocket was just literally a man on a mission, a man with vengeance in his eyes, hatred.
And vengeance is exactly what we just saw right
You can see Alan over there just catching his breath like he's shocked, so shocked. Just look at the man's face. Like...
He is very pale. I mean, he just...
And to think Johnny has a pin over to Hano X, too.
Uh-oh. Oh, Johnny now starting to work the way. Maybe one of the most underrated members of the Massacre roster. Uh-oh, here we go. Big form.
He was Mr. Relevant. He was the last pick, but he has been a complete opposite. He's Mr. Relevant.
And the kicks are starting to compile for Johnny Rocket. Uh-oh. Oh, now he's gonna get caught. Oh, beautiful. No, Johnny kicks out. Big kick out from Johnny Rocket. Irish whip into the corner. No, kicked out.
Oh my God.
What the hell? Oh, what the hell? Johnny Rocket! Going to the heavens! Oh, he needs to be careful.
Oh, he throws him.
Into the barricade. They're brawling. They're brawling. Oh, the Siege are all getting involved. Both men are back in the ring. Johnny Rocket, he's putting on a highlight show tonight. What again? Sending them flying. Duncan avoided. He's studying the tape. Snap suplex. Johnny Rocket trying to see if he could find it twice. The answer is no. Oh, God. Oh! Oh, the forearm too. into Starfly. No, he gets, oh, backflip. Dragging him to the center. No, Johnny fights through. Johnny fights through. Big roundhouse. Drop kick. Maybe try to work him into the corner to go top rope. And we are seeing a phenomenal wrestling here. Oh my God, Johnny, what the hell? Oh, huge takedown. Uh-oh. Oh, slicing him again. He did that on the outside. Oh, but he's firing back. Going off the ropes. Oh, big clothesline. And the knees. Pinfall, 1, 2, and 3.
Johnny's out.
Gets out of there.
Oh, big size difference. Bruce, former Crown Jewel champion.
Former Crown Jewel champion and a front left immediately. Rope break call. And the Siege playing their dirty games. Oh! Send him to the outside to Davion Bruce. Coming right back while he's celebrating. And another arm drag to Davion Bruce. He's finding his big, powerful offense very quickly.
This is interesting. The KOA will be the ones that finish it off. But you got Logan Cannon on the outside still.
Oh my God. Here we go. Going to pick him up. Looking to do some damage. Davion Bruce has not done much since being put into this contest. And he's going to get sent to the outside for a second time. And he might need to take a moment to catch his breath when he gets up and reevaluate the strategy. Oh, wow. Wow, he just took control so quickly. What the hell? Well, taking control didn't matter. Oh, both men are back up. But Davion Bruce is still on the defense. He's going to go top rope. Big elbow drop. Picking up Davion Bruce. Uh-oh. Davion Bruce he has to find something here. Uh-oh. Big spinning lariat. Oh, and there's no answer. And the knees again. Davion Bruce has no answer for this. Davion Bruce has no answer. Oh!
Bruce needs to get a pinfall. It's gonna be 3-on-1.
Big knee.
For a junkyard.
Uh-oh. What the hell? Oh!
No, rope break. But the Siege is already on top.
Uh-oh. Bruce. Oh, kick to the gut. Irish whip into the corner. He needs to avoid hitting the ref. Oh, 0 to 100.
Oh, 0 to 100. He's revving up.
He's out. That toss did a damage. Oh, but this will be more. Big splash. 1, 2, 3. Found it.
Logan Cannon is the last man. Smart by out of the rings in the Siege.
Oh, this could be it. Oh, the manager. Think of how huge it would be for Davion Bruce to pick it up here and get a quick elimination to swing the odds. Oh, slamming them down. He's looking back to Crown Jewel Championship standards right here. Elbow drop. Oh, big kicks. Uh-oh, and the final kick. Sending him down, picking him up. Oh! The form, and a third form. Uh-oh. Yeah. Here we go, Irish whip. Uh-oh, Bruce. Oh! He's going for it again. He found it the second time. Going for a quick cover. 1, 2. No, just a 2 count. A very odd 2 count. Oh, that's a kick to end Davion Bruce's temporary momentum. Uh-oh. Bruce with the jab. Here we go. Bruce. Oh. Bruce, quick roll-up. Not going to get the job done. This is huge for Uprising.
Neckbreaker.
Oh, my God. Oh, big clothesline. Pick him up. He needs to hit. Oh. He needs to hit the F5.
This is where the power advantage comes in.
1, 2. Go. Oh, my God. Oh, he tapped.
He gets it.
I think he might have passed out from fatigue more than tapped. As a 2-on-1 and immediately attacking the ankle. Oh, Junkyard Jackson fires through. I don't think this is the time to flex. You're down 2-1, maybe hyping himself up. What the hell? Beautiful move. Didn't get the job done, but a beautiful move. Uh-oh, dropkick miss. That was huge. That was a huge miss. Uh-oh, just a strike exchange. Junkyard Jackson needs to get it going. He has to face a 2-on-1. But Junkyard Jackson is the biggest man in this match. Uh-oh, big roundhouse. Big draw kick of ball, and he's right back up. Kicking him up. Going behind. Ooh. Uh-oh, the kick combination. And picked up. Here we go. Off the ropes. Junkyard Jackson needs to get the counter to the shoulder tackle. But he's right back up. Uh-oh. Oh! There's move 1. Chop again. Uh-oh. Does he find the counter? No, he doesn't. The momentum stopped very quickly there. He's going to get picked back up. Uh-oh. Misses the punch. Swept all the way in the corner he does not want to be in. See a low position. Uh-oh. Oh, and a drop kick to the midsection is going to do some damage. Chopped him right back down. Jackson dragging him to the center of the ring. Picking him up. Oh! Oh, no! Low blow! Roundhouse! It's starting to look bad for Junkyard Jackson. Big boot. Forearm. And picked up no elbow drop. Junkyard Jackson's finding life. No, he's not. Oh, just a rest. His feet are under the ropes. Jackson pulled through. Now picking him up. Big forearm. Throwing all his body weight behind that. And just a boot to shove him down. Now, and neck breaker. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, he needs to get up. He needs to stop the knees. Oh, or he can power through. Oh, fights him off. But he's thrown outside. This is giving him time to breathe on the inside. This is very good for the soldier.
He's got to be smart. Because there's a fully fresh Logan Cannon who's just one more away.
Oh, big headbutt. He needs to find just a finishing move, any finishing move, and he needs to find it very quickly. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Guillotine! Guillotine! Junkyard Jackson survives the guillotine. Oh, slams him to the outside, and he's following. Honestly, if he wants to take a count out win, take a count out. Take the count out. If he can get the count out, he should take the count out. If he can get, I'll repeat it as many times as I need to. If he can get this count out, he should. But he just needs one big move to end it here on the outside. But it does not look like he has an opening as he's getting thrown all the way. 14. And now it's Junkyard Jackson who's dangerous. Uh-oh, no, he's going to get back in before the count ends. Uh-oh, picks him up, big slam. He gets up though. Just go for the pin. I swept. He's coming in running, big boot. That man, this is not good for Junkyard Jackson. Forearm combination. Getting picked up off the ropes. Big boot to the back. Knee bar to end it. No. Junkyard, big body slam. Back on up. Uh-oh. Big headbutt. Oh, he finally... No, I thought he was going to go all the way back with it. Maybe he did that for spacing, and he can hit the ending here. Oh, catch and take there and sending him all the way outside. Oh, that power slam is going to do what ends it. And the siege wraps up the big, big victory for and we're moving on to the big match. Tejano X is defending against Mar Rivers in one of the biggest matches. The namesake of the event, get Jenny in there. You already know she had to ref this one. Here we go. Monday Night Massacre. This is for everything. Everything here tonight. Are we excited? Because I know I am. Here we go. It's time. My co-commentator had to leave, but I am here, and I will be giving the play-by-play commentary for tonight's main event. Coming out first. Hello?
Yeah, I'm gonna assume it froze.
It has frozen, but please
Oh, never
stick
mind. It
with
actually
us.
went through, and whatever. I closed it before I did.
Oh, that's tragic. But it is main event time. And we have a very shocking discovery actually here for the main event, because 62% of people think we will see a new champion. Here tonight, 62% of people are going with a new champion to be crowned.
For a new one too.
And legacy is on the line. Mar Rivers looking to be the first man to hold both championships on Monday Night Massacre, both top championships on Massacre and top tier. Tejano X, 139 days. Can you start the stream?
I'm just making the matchup thing.
All right, that's fine. Jenny refereeing, of course, in this historic bout. And this is one for history, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Mar Rivers versus Tejano X. 139 days reign, and he's going to take on his toughest competition. In fact, most people doubt he will retain. I think this is the first time there's been any major doubt in Tejano X. And here comes the challenger. One of the hardest workers in GRFC, Mar Rivers, blinding his way against the general manager who listed on top tier. He won the title and defended it in a gruesome slate of matches before he eventually lost. And made the jump to Massacre, put his brother down at Ultimate Defense, checking that to get him on. And he's looking to make history.
I'm all out of gum.
But what stands in his way is the most dominant champion in GRFC history. Tejano after 139 days, 6 defenses. He's done it at pay-per-views. He's done it on super shows. He's done it on regular massacres. 2 out of 3 falls. Barbed wire death matches. 1-on-1. And here we go. The bell will ring. And history is about to be made. Ladies and gentlemen, they lock up. Mar Rivers drop toe hold as we get this one started. Another one right off the bat. Tejano roll up already. No, kick out. Tejano working the arm. These two have fought before in the past. Mar Rivers has never defeated Tejano X before. And what a first time to beat him. When everything's on the line, arm drag. Tejano X taking control so far. Now working the arm of Mar Rivers. Here we go. A lot of people doubting the champion here. Drop toe hold from behind. He's looking ready for this match. He's looking very ready. Mar going from behind. Oh, the knee to the back of the leg. That's going to do a lot of damage. God bless Massacre. Indeed, the Massacre Championship on the line. Tejano X locking up, grabbing the leg, dragging the leg screw to Mar Rivers. This first part of the match is very, very crucial. Both men looking to wear each other down, to do damage to the limbs that will affect the other throughout the entire match. Magistral. Tejano putting pressure on Mar early. Tejano, he's not new to having pressure on him. Mar Rivers has not been in too many pressure-filled situations. He's an emotional fighter. Mar looking to put the pressure on Tejano. Tejano kicks out before Ginny can even call for a break. Uh-oh, big Irish whip from Mar Rivers. No! Oh! Tejano spun to the ground on him. This is no stipulation. Just 2 of the top wrestlers in GRFC going at it for history. Tejano take him down. Tejano going forever, grabbing the leg, kick at it. Irish whip immediately after Tejano staying on him, dropped him. Maggie Scroll keeping the pressure high. Kick out from Mar Rivers. Mar Rivers looking, close the distance. Slat misses. He finally closes it, but Tejano answers. And these two men going at it in the edge of the ring, mano a mano. Just none of them want to give an inch. But finally, Tejano X prevails. Knees to the gut, staying on him. Now grabbing him into the center of the ring, picking him up from behind. Now off the rope, steady, in danger. Oh! Mar looked to counter. Tejano went above his kick toward the headbutt. And a kick to the knee. Tejano keeping up big pressure. Mar puts him in the corner. Oh, Tejano tried to avoid. But he couldn't. Oh, this is work on the arm from Mar. Oh, Mar, what the hell? Tejano somehow ended up on top. Tejano cutter. Mar right back up. Mar Irish whip into the corner. Tejano flips out. Immediately going back into it. Rope break call, Jenny, our senior referee. Absolutely incredible she's been throughout her career. Irish whip, Tejano now. Oh, no, they're just gonna call it. Oh, went for the Hurricane Rana. No, 2 and 2 count, no. Tejano showing the first signs of danger in this contest. I don't know if that was a real 2 count or he was just caught by surprise. Beautiful maneuver, picking him right back up to continue. Has him up. Spinning. Oh, what the hell? That's very fast. Very polite. Dragon Sleeper. He tapped out. Wild was Wrangler with this. Tejano. No, Mar able to fight him off, but it has been all Tejano X so far. Beautiful. Beautiful. This is the most ready for a match I've seen. Tejano immediately going back for it. No, TKO. Dragon Sleeper.
TKO.
Oh, what the hell?
I'm all out of gun.
Tejano! Tejano X! Tejano X, the Massacre champion! He's showing why he's the champion! Number 7, title defense number 7! People had questions, but there should be no questions. Because Tejano prepared, and he showed what happens when Tejano X prepares for a match. Ladies and gentlemen, Tejano X's legacy as GRFC's most dominant champion has just been cemented. It is unquestionable anymore, without a shadow of a doubt, the performance that he just put on. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for joining us here on Legacy. A phenomenal night it's been. 1 title change. Congratulations to Brooklyn Thompson. The ascent of the Blackhearts has been complete. The Lone Star stable will join the 100 Club. And Tejano X, showing why he is Tejano the best. Hey, thank you all for watching. Join us next Monday on Massacre.